Hello, this is Pegleg. Today, a fellow flat earther showed me a video which was done by someone called Andrea. I won't say their second name. It was done about Mark Sargent. He was in a hotel room with two women. I don't know what to make of that video. It kind of upsets me because he's one of the, let's say, top 5 flat earthers. Someone that most of us who started in the flat earth had looked at most of these videos. So Mark Sargent, may I ask if it's okay, can we do a hangout? Because if me and you do a hangout, we could clear the air and we can set people straight. I mean, don't get me wrong, we could be wrong. You know, that you are who or not who people say or say you're not. Oh, it's one of these videos that I don't want to do. But I've seen two sides of the coin, if you will. For instance, you done a video with that woman who's got ginger hair. I'm not saying gingers are bad, this, that, the other, but what I'm saying is, in that video, you know, you had your hands in a certain position, which was Illuminati position. Doesn't mean to say you're Illuminati. What it means is that you need to be a bit more careful because you're in a position of quite a big place and a bit of power. You know, you're showing the younger generation, you're showing us, you know, you're meant to be teaching us and showing us that you're not a part of the system, that you've stepped away from that. And I really truly hope that you have stepped away from the system. If you haven't stepped away from the system, then you're doing pretty damn well in showing us that you haven't. So, Mark Sargent, this is a call to you to show everyone that have been in that place, that have looked at you and seen certain things you have done. The latest one you've done, you was in a hotel room with two women without a top on, and the woman's massaging you and so forth. So, my thing is that I'm a real person, or I hope I'm real. Do you know what I mean? To the people that subscribe to me and that I subscribe to. Do you know what I mean? You've got a young boy, you know, his name's Flat Earth. I can't remember his the other name to his channel or to who he is. He respects you, as I did. I don't know if I do anymore until we talk. You could tell me, Craig, shut up, you're a fool, go away. But for your sake, let's do a hangout, just me and you, and let's talk about what's actually going on and what that video was about, whether it was true or not, whether someone's made it up and, you know, put your head on a certain person's body. Do you know what I mean? I hope you haven't actually been in that hotel room with those ladies saying what you said. Patricia Steers, I liked your video and showing your family life. Well done for that. You know, that you putting yourself out there, that's your personal life. You didn't have to do that. Flat Earth British Muslim Martin himself, I enjoyed the other night. It was good. You had a new person on there, was a young lad. But I feel me, you, and mindfulness, you watch out for the younger generation, because it could be that they may get messed up in things not necessarily good. Do you know what I mean? So, when it's all said and done, it's an invitation to you, Mark Sargent. Let's do that hangout. Let's have that conversation, because I will ask you questions no one else would ask you, because I'm straight up. Well, at least I try to be. Because I'm in a situation where I've done so many videos now, and I've got a few subscribers. And I done a video earlier talking about the sun not moving, this, that, the other. And I think a few of my subscribers and watchers may have got me wrong. What I was saying is, when I was looking at the sun and how it hadn't moved, to the fact that it was a globe thing, the globe in itself doesn't move the way that the sun was sitting there. But the flat earth, it moved in that way. That's what I was trying to get at. So if I've come across wrong, I'm sorry, guys. I wasn't trying to do that. Forgiveness. As a Christian, as a Christian, I do believe in forgiveness. I do believe in God dealing with those that do wrong. I was talking to a friend of mine, on Skype just a little while ago. Good guy, really good guy. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't have done much more videos. I probably would have left Facebook. Sorry, not Facebook, YouTube. And I would have left and just stayed at home and dealt with my family life and not try to look for the truth or try and see the truth from my point of view as well as theirs. So I had a conversation, and then Mark Sargent came up, and I saw a video of him with two women in, a hotel room, and all you could see was his top half, and he was naked from his top half, and you could see a woman behind him, and it wasn't nice. I'm a truther. I came into the truth movement through symbols and the Illuminati and Freemasons. And from that moment on, the flat earth came along after that. So I see what I see, and I know what I know, and I'm not trying to hurt no one. I don't want to hurt no one. I'm a person that wants to believe in everyone, because everyone has their situation. They have their beliefs, whether it's Christianity or even atheism or, believing in, I don't know, let's say meditism. Oh, it's a strange thing. We're in this place where we've got people that we follow, because if it wasn't for those people, we wouldn't be where we are now trying to find out the truth. Do you know what I mean? So now we're trying to find out the truth. We're there looking at people, listen to what they've got to say. Me personally, I listen to the top 5 on occasion, and I listen to those that have just come into the flat earth movement, and I listen to those that are sort of in the middle. For me, you guys know me. You've seen a lot of my videos, and a lot of you've come back with your opinions and stuff like that. Oh gosh, this is really hard for me, because I did really like Mark Sargent, and if he is doing what he's doing, and it is him that was in those videos, and someone hasn't done a mock-up, who can we trust within this system? Can't we just do what's right? Let's just stand there, look outside, look at the way things move outside, talk to individuals that are not a believer in anything, and those that are believers in something, because that's where we form a more realistic, more righteous opinion. You know, so far I've talked to Mindfulness and Martin Flat Earth British, and they've been really good to me in joining this system that we're in now. I won't say it's a worldly system, it's a truth system. It's a system where we're trying to find out the truth, to find out whether we've been lied to or not. To see people at their honestness, their truthness, behind closed doors, trying to come into the fold and see what is really going on. So I've called out Spaceman. He hasn't replied to me. Fine, I get that. That's cool. A lot of people have spoken to me and said he's always going to be like that. He's a page shrill. I don't know this guy per se. I've been on his hangout and we've had a good conversation. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, should I say. And the same for Mark Sargent, benefit of the doubt. Patricia Steers, Jerinism, do you know what I mean? I have to because I'm a human being. And a lot of people can look at me and say, Craig, you're a part of their system. Do you know what I mean? I know personally I'm not, but a lot of people could see it that way. I didn't want to make this video, but here I am doing it. I've seen a lot of people saying, well, Mark Sargent, Patricia Steers, Jerinism, and a few others. Take it from this point where you're at and take it to NASA, take it to the government, stand in their faces and throw it at them. Yeah, you're right to a certain point, but you're wrong to a certain point as well. I'll leave that for you to decide and determine whether I'm right or wrong in what I'm saying, because step back and have a look for yourselves. Do you know what I mean? All I can say is that, Mark Sargent, I'm calling you out. Spaceman, I'm calling you out. Maybe us three can do a video. Hangout. I would like a certain other two members that I've talked about recently to be a part of that. Today I've looked at the sun and it's been staying in one place, and the clouds as well, being in one place. Now, if we're on a globe, it wouldn't have been in those places for that long. So that's what I'm saying. On a flat earth, it is in the way it is because the earth itself doesn't move. But, the sun, the clouds, the moon, and stars move the way they move in that scenario. Anyway, I haven't got much longer left. I hope I'm making sense to you guys, and I love you all. And I would like your feedback. Please give it to me. If you think I'm a fool for what I'm saying, fine. I can deal with that. I'm a grown-up. And if you do think I am making sense, thank you. And if you're one of those majorities that think science is the way, the only way, and nothing but the truth way, then I think you should take a step back and have a look for real. Anyway, this is Pegleg. God bless you all. Talk to you soon.